Okay, this is a very good question. I was actually just having this discussion last week with one of my attorneys. Um, and, we were discussing this because one of the board attorneys was saying that emails and other things are not part of the student's education records. And that is not the case, guys. So under FERPA, you're requesting your son's education records. Does that include emails that have been sent between staff members when they're discussing your son? Yes. It is personally identifiable to your child. And if it is personally identifiable, then at that point, yes, it would be considered an education record. And yes, they would need to hand those over. And this is where a lot of schools will resist, thinking that their communications are somehow private. They're not. It was on the school email. It was identifiable to that child. Now, if they talked about multiple children, and as long as that it was not, let's say, a fight, because at that point, then the other student names are included. It's not it's not protected under FERPA to where they have to redact those names because there's some nuances there with regards to things involving other students to where those other students sort of destroy their right to privacy if the event involved your child. At that point, identification is necessary, and it trumps let's say the instigator or the abuser or the one who created the injury. At that point, that student has destroyed their right to privacy, and at that point, the stronger force would be upon the injured, with regards to that event. But on the whole, everything else, if there were other students, let's just brought up in an email, then the school would just need to redact those student names, which they've done for me a million times over the course of the last over a decade, where they provide the emails that are personally identifiable to that child. There are things that are not. For example, if they're giving psychological evaluations, then some of the personal notes that the teacher is taking or the evaluator, some of the test instruments themselves are not considered personally identifiable because they're proprietary. They don't belong to the school. They belong to, let's say, Pearson Publishing. Aspects of the evaluations are, though, they can be. Let's see, what else? Some teacher notes, if they, let's say, keep a personal notebook, the teacher, if that personal notebook is exchanged, let's say with a para or with a substitute, then yes, that would be considered personally identifiable because it's being shared with another employee specific to a child. But let's say a teacher has his or her personal notebook and that is not shared with anybody. That is not personally identifiable. And you do not have a right to that. But yes, emails, if it's being exchanged between staff members applicable to your child, would be considered personally identifiable.